Most expensive palaces in the world. For centuries, palaces have been the patrons of power, wealth, and labor, and they represent the cultural and social representation of the era in which they were built. The earliest known palaces are from Egypt and Babylon, where Persian palaces were built. While the symmetry and designs changed over time, each structure was built with expensive materials and intricate work that has stood the test of time. While the majority of the palaces were used as royal families' residences, the world has moved away from the monarchy system, and most of these buildings have become museums or heritage sites. From Buckingham Palace in London, which serves as the King of England's official and royal residence, to the Forbidden City complex in Beijing, which has become the city's most popular tourist attraction, each palace on the list serves a different purpose. Let's take a look at the world's most expensive palaces. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon. Number 10. Windsor Castle, UK, $236 million. Windsor Castle dates from the 11th century and was built for William the Conqueror. Windsor's Georgian-style architecture houses a variety of state apartments as well as numerous artifacts and art collections. It also has St. George's Chapel on its grounds, which is used for royal weddings, as cheat sheet points out. Number 9. AK Saray Palace, Turkey, $663 million. AK Saray Palace is on the UNESCO World Heritage List and is a magnificent medieval period monument. The palace, which was once a part of Emir Timur's residence, was built over a 24-year period beginning in 1380. The reserved section of the palace has been restored and is still used as a focal point for cultural events. Number 8. Dolmabahce Palace, Istanbul, $1.5 billion. Dolmabahce Palace, Turkey's largest monoblock palace, began construction in 1843 under Sultan Abdülmecit. The castle was built to cover the financial decline of the Ottoman Empire, covered in gold and crystal. Dolmabahce has 285 rooms, 68 restrooms, 6 hammams, and 44 meeting rooms. Number 7. Istana Nurul Iman Palace, Brunei, $3.9 billion. The Istana Nurul Iman Palace, on the banks of the Brunei River, is the largest living residence of a state head. The construction was finished in 1984, the year Brunei gained independence from Britain. The palace was designed by Leonardo V. Loxin and cost $1 billion to build, according to Istana Nurul Iman. There are 1,788 premises, 250 bathrooms, and 5 swimming pools in the 20,000 square meters of space. Number 6. Winter Palace, Russia, $6.44 billion. The Winter Palace, St. Petersburg's most famous structure, was Peter the Great's first imperial residence. His descendant hired Francesco Bartolomeo Rastrelli to redesign the castle, which went through several changes over the next few decades. It was designated as a state hermitage museum in 1917, and some areas are still open to the public. Number 5. Buckingham Palace, $7.2 billion. Buckingham House was converted into a palace by King George VI in the 1820s and has since served as the monarch's royal residence and administrative headquarters. It has over 775 rooms, including 52 royal and guest bedrooms as well as 92 offices. The palace receives over 50,000 visitors per year and has hosted political and social receptions. Number 4. Tokyo Imperial Palace, Japan, $12.25 billion. The Tokyo Imperial Palace was completed in 1888 on the ruins of Edo Castle and was destroyed during World War II, but later rebuilt in a similar style. Unlike the Forbidden City, the Imperial Palace is not open to the public except for the New Year's greeting on January 2nd, and the Emperor's birthday on February 23rd. Moreover, guided tours of the palace grounds are available throughout the year, though no buildings are entered. The tours last approximately 75 minutes and are given in English and Japanese at 10 o'clock and 13:30 o'clock daily, except on Mondays, Sundays, and national holidays. Advance reservations can be made through the Imperial Household Agency, but same-day registration at the Kikyomen Gate is also possible. Number 3. Louvre Palace, France, $45.5 billion. Under Francis I, the Parisian Old Castle was demolished in 1546 to make way for Pierre Lescot's Louvre Palace. While the king only built a small portion of the Louvre that is visible today, future monarchs made significant additions in the 17th century, according to Britannica. Following Louis XIV's relocation of his residences to Versailles in 1682, the palace ceased to be a royal residence and was converted into a museum the following decade. Number 2. Palace of Versailles, France, $50.7 billion. The Palace of Versailles is one of the most luxurious palaces in the world. It began as a hunting lodge for Louis XIII before being designed by his successor, who declared himself the Sun King. The castle has over 350 living units, Baroque and Rococo architecture, and expansive gardens and sculptures. Number 1. Forbidden City Complex, China, $69.66 billion. The Forbidden City Complex in Beijing, 3 times the size of the Louvre, is one of the best preserved wooden structures in the world. According to CNN, after Zhu Di established Beijing as China's capital, he built the Forbidden City. Over 14 years, over 1 million workers and 100,000 craftsmen worked to complete the structure. He said. He cited the Neuschwanstein Palace, Umaid Bhuwan Palace, and Château de Chambord are also notable palaces. Most palaces on the list have served as royal residences before becoming heritage sites that have gained much traction. These buildings, built for the emperors, see consistent foot traffic year after year and generate millions of dollars in revenue. This video is all about the most expensive palaces in the world. I hope you enjoy it. Please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon. Thank you for watching the video.